What's up, guys? Just came back from a bit of a break. I'm going to show you guys a quick way to make 5 times, 6 times, 7 times your money here, as well as demonstrate a type of splitting that I think a lot of people are unaware of. So what we're going to be doing here is we're going to be looking for Warlock gloves that are any item level. They're always going to be at least item level 84, I believe. And what we're going to take a look for here, so Warlock gloves. And then we're just going to look for non-vol strike skills, hit 2 additional members. You can see right now the cheapest ones online are 15 divs. We're looking for ones that are not split and the ones that do not have a fracture. If you take a look here on this image slideshow that's going to pop up, you can see I was able to buy 3 separate pairs here for 10 divs, 10 divs, and 8 divs apiece. Then the next thing that we are going to be doing is getting Grand Eldritch Ichor like so. And we are going to roll this until we get lightning exposure. The Grand Eldritch Ichors are, there we go, inflict lightning exposure. Done. That only took 12 Ichors. The next thing that we're going to do is get a primitive chaotic resonator, put a gilded fossil on it. And you can see now we've added the item sells for much more to vendors. And here's the cool thing. Fractured fossils, which creates a split copy. Those differ from the splits that you can get from the bestiary, because when you put on a fractured fossil, it will re-roll the explicits because it's a fossil, but as you can see, it will maintain the implicits. So now we have 2 gloves.
It's not been easy for me, and you know, I started off in Brooklyn.
We have 2 pairs of gloves.
Gave me a small loan of $1 million.
Sorry for the thing popping up there. I'm going to get rid of that off the stream here. All right. You can see now we have 2 pairs of gloves that are both 83 out of 83 base percentile, item level 86, and they both have the exact same Eldritch implicits. So now what we're going to do, we can just scour those, and now we're going to take a look on trade. And we can see that Warlock gloves with just the +2 with the lightning, 55 divs apiece. And this is just for ones that have the appropriate Eldritch implicits. 25 divs, 30 divs apiece, 30 divs, and we have 2 of them. So we just took an 8 divine or 10 divine base, used 1/5 of a divine worth of Ichors, a 0.2 div fractured fossil, and now we have 2 35 divine bases. We can see the same thing right here. We've got the vol strike skills have hit 2 additional nearby enemies, minus light 13 to lightning res, and the gilded fossil. So we go ahead and make a split copy. You can see it re-rolls the explicits, and the explicits now match on these 2 pairs. But again, we have 2 separate pairs of them here. Now, you can sell the bases if you'd like. That's obviously an option. Or another thing that you can do is simply roll the gloves. So in my case, because I want to use these for the build that I'm on, I have 2 options for rolling these. Either one, I can use a Deafening Essence of Zeal to go for the suffixes first, in which case I'm doing that until I go for T1 int and fire res. Or alternatively, another thing that you can do is simply get primitive chaotic resonators and dense fossils. And doing so, you will have a very high chance to get the double tier 1 prefixes. You could obviously still fracture these if you choose to at some point. However, of course, if you miss the fracture, you do risk losing out on the Eldritch implicits, which is where a lot of the value lies. And so yeah, you have quite a few options there. Afterwards, you of course can just sell the base type, or you can go for the proper craft with with the essence, or you can just go for the tier 1s with the dense fossil. If you do use a dense fossil, take a look here, Alt Control C. We import that item here and then go to the simulator, fixed, fossil, dense. If we want to get tier 1 ES and tier 1 flat ES, count 2, restart. We can see that it's a 1 in 99 to get the double tier 1. And from this position here, you of course could try to fracture it, get hit one of those tier 1 ES mods, or if you get lucky, a third suffix. Or of course, you could also go for the Deafening Essence of Zeal and go for the attack speed first right here, like this. You can see we've got the attack speed, dex, etc. Typically, if you're going for these for armor stacking, which is what I have in mind here, what you're going to be aiming for would be similar to that there. So we have T1 attack speed, well, the T0 attack speed, the T1 cold res, which you could swap to fire res. We have tier 3 int, but that would be exactly what you want. But of course, you would want to have tier 1 int there instead. But that would be the process of doing that with the gloves as well. And those will obviously sell for varying prices. We could put one here just in a, you know, kind of a ballpark category to take a, ooh, look at that, T1 Dex. And that's got, ooh, look at that, that's got tier 1 ES too. All right, like just out of curiosity's sake here. We could take a look. So like, let's say 250 ES with +2 strike skills, -13 attack speed, and then the all res, you can see those are 80 divine gloves, 130 divine gloves. Right, you can see they'll have the fracture as well. But you could make those into basically what you want. Again, the base type is worth quite a bit. All right, have fun with that, guys. Peace.